It's your boy Raymond Chaka Forever. Welcome to my live stream. As you see, I'm about another live stream, another mukbang, and today's live stream, we doing what we do. You know, about to dig into wood, dig into some domino. I gotta work, didn't know what I want to eat, so I figured I would either A, go to a new restaurant, or B, go get some shrimp from somewhere, or C, get what I've been craving for a little minute, some pizza. So I did me an online order at Domino's. While the manager was counting down my register, they gave me time to get online, get on the phone, and call in the order that Domino's had delivered. They didn't have the cinnamon sticks I wanted, but as you see, I got my sausage, pineapple, and spinach pizza. Yes. Had to get that work in. Had to get that work. You feel me? Got me a medium. That's a big medium pizza. That's a big medium pizza. But y'all let me know in the comments what kind of pizza y'all like. While digging this, eat this, and do a little mukbang. There's something I say I'm gonna do at least twice a month on my YouTube channel, do a mukbang. I got me my Minute Maid juice to drink. I love these glasses. I found a 4 set in Walmart. I had to jump on it because of the color. The color blue caught my eye, and I had to jump on it. Like, literally, I had to jump on that. As you can see, I'm off tonight from a night job. Yeah. There's a chance they might call me in. But, like I told the manager it's closing tonight, I don't mind coming in as long as I come in around midnight. You know what I mean? I don't work double shifts all week. I don't work double shift this whole week. So I'm behind on a lot of things that I want to get done in my everyday life that I had planned to get done this week. And that's why I told them if you need me to come in, I would come in at midnight. Not 5 p.m., not 6 p.m., not 8 p.m., midnight. That way I can get some rest. I can get some other things done that I want to get done today. And that's that. But I didn't get a response last night, and hey, what happened? Man. So that's where I'm at. Cause it's to the point where we can look at the schedule and tell whether our shift will be short-handed or not on our days off and on the days that we're scheduled to work. So that's when we know to make plans on how to line things up for each day of the week. You know what I mean? And my work week has ended from one job today, my day job. Still have one more shift to work my night job. I can't really complain this week. It's been a very busy week. It's been a very, very hectic, busy week. It's been a very busy, hectic week. I lost a lot of hours on my night job because other stores in our region is snowed in and not doing enough numbers. So due to those stores being snowed in and not doing enough numbers, they made every cookout in their area close early. So that led to me losing hours. And then at the same time, I gained an extra, I think 10 extra hours this week on my day job. You know what I mean? So it's like a give and take. I lost hours on one job, and then I gained extra hours on another job. You know what I mean? My day job. So it's like it kind of balanced itself out. The pay rate's not the same on both jobs, but it kind of balanced itself out. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not complaining. Like, hey, you know. And then I gained some extra hours on my night job on one show. You know what I mean? When I was scared to get off early, instead of me getting up early, end up staying to close. So that gave me some hours, but I still end up losing hours. But that game, it always work itself out in the end. It always work itself out in the end. So, you know. But my day job, been a very hectic week. Been a very, very hectic week, you know. But I survived. I survived. I really survived. Oh, that's that watermelon kiwi. That's that watermelon kiwi juice. That tastes pretty good for watermelon kiwi. You know. But this day was an all around good week. It's still been an all around good week. Let's do that. Oh. Today is the 30th, so I've been in my place 1 month. You know what I mean? 1 full month I read in my own place. Feels good to see the progress I made. Now, how long I've been out of jail? Since September. So October, November, December, January. 4 months. I'm going on 5 months out of jail. I made a lot of progress. 2 jobs, own place. You know what I mean? And everything got away is my own transportation. That'd be a lot getting done in just a little bit of months out of jail. You know? Feel good. Feel good that I cheat all that. That little small time frame. You know? And goes to show you can survive out here without using street mentality, street methods. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna say street mentality, I'm gonna say street methods. You know what I mean? Because you can have that street mentality, that same street mentality. You can apply that same street mentality to working a 9 to 5. You know? I like that. Still have a ways to go, but at the same time, still thankful for the progress that's been made in such a small time frame. You know, I didn't come home with excuses or nobody gonna hire me, I'm a felon and all that nonsense. I got out here and represented myself and put myself out on the board and made it happen. You know what I mean? Made it happen. But there's some good pizza. Y'all tell me in the comment what pizza y'all like. What's your favorite? What is your go-to company for pizza? Me, it's Domino's all day. You know, it's Domino's all day. At least that's why I'm living in Virginia. When I was in Florida, it was still Domino's, but at the same time, I like going to CC's Pizza. That's a spot that's not real popular in Virginia. It's not all over the place in Virginia. It's CC's Pizza. That's a pizza buffet where you pay $9.99, going and eat all the pizza you want. You can order custom made pizzas. They bring it to the table. You know, Virginia don't have CC pizzas like that. And the ones that's open, there's not a big popular place for people to go to and eat at no more. You know what I mean? Well, at least not here in Virginia. You know, but that's one of the spots I miss in Florida going to CC's Pizza. Man, that's some good juice. That is some good juice. I you know. But this is what it is. This is how the night started off so far. I think I'm gonna eat half the pizza, you know, and then go from there. Probably say the other half for tomorrow morning for breakfast. Mhm. I still haven't fully made my mind up. The night's still young. It's only 5 o'clock, you know. But as you all can see, I slowed down on my uploads. You know, and I felt it was overdue. It was overdue. Like you know, at 2 hours, an hour and a half to 2 hours, I was spending a day to upload 5 and 10 YouTube shorts a day. That's an hour or two that I can invest in other areas of my life, like studying for what I'm focused on and doing, catch up on rest, supporting back on YouTube. So I figure, hey, I asked myself, do I want to continue doing 5 to 10 YouTube shorts a day forever? And the answer was no. So that's why I say, you know what, it's time to cut back. You know, it's time to cut back. The results weren't all that good. So, I mean, it was decent, but, you know, just time to cut back. You know what I mean? Time to cut back. I mean, I already achieved what I needed to achieve. My views going up daily. I'm already monetized. My subscriber count up and down. But I really don't need to upload 11 videos a day, 15 to 16 videos a day. Just one regular video a day and one YouTube short every day and one live stream a week. That should be enough. That should be enough to help my channel grow to new levels and to keep my channel growing. So now that's why I cut back. You know, like the day I'm doing a mukbang on my day off. So the next live stream will be this weekend playing video games. I keep it at least one live stream a week. You know. Mm. I'm gonna keep it at one live stream a week, but the YouTube shorts, I'm slowing them down heavy. I'm slowing them down heavy. You know, I'm now programming them to upload at noon every day, lunchtime. And I continue to set up where my daily upload, my regular video upload every day at midnight. That will always be the routine for me. That will always be the routine for me. Regardless of what goes on, I will continue to record all my videos on Sunday and upload all my videos each day at midnight. They program to upload themselves. That's what I like to do. But that's how I balance things out. So the YouTube short will cut back. You know, the YouTube shorts will get cut back. A lot of good topics to talk on where I won't be able to do them all in regular videos, so I would turn them into 3-minute YouTube shorts. That way I can have more time daily to do other stuff, you know, because sometimes sometimes I don't leave my day job early enough where I had the time to do multiple YouTube shorts, relax, um, catch up my YouTube channel. So I figured it'd be best to cut back. It'd be best to do the program well. When I first get home from work, That's when I catch up my YouTube channel and support back. And then when I take my hour lunch break at work on my night job, when I take my hour lunch break at Cookout, I spend 30 minutes of that break eating and supporting back on YouTube. And then I spend the other 30 minutes studying for what I'm studying for right now. You know what I mean? Go for now. That way, I make time on a daily basis for some of everything in my life. You know, like that old saying say, don't spend all your time building somebody else's dream. Make time to build your dream as well. You know, and that's how I plan to build both. Hey, sister, how you doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm just getting in from work. I took me a shower and ate. Now I'm eating. I'm about to enjoy my night off from Cookout and get a lot of much needed stuff done tonight and go for that. You know, but that's what the plan is. Hey, how you doing tonight? Happy Friday. What you got planned for the weekend? I gotta get some stuff done that I should have got done yesterday, but I agreed to come in and work on my day off. Thank you, thank you. I gotta get up early tomorrow. I'm gonna get up like I'm getting about 8 in the morning. We supposed to get snow tonight, so if we don't get snow, I go ahead what I need to head and get stuff done for myself. But if we get snow, if I wake up in the morning and look out the window and see snow, I just get back in the bed. I can't believe we still getting snow in January. To me, that's crazy. Like, we getting snow in January. Okay. Yeah, we got a cold front too. You know, I've been having that attitude all day today because it's 20 some degrees here in Virginia, in the part of Virginia I'm in, and my day job has me working the drive through. And for me to work the drive through, I can wear my hoodie, you know, long as I got it where my work shirt is over my hoodie. Yeah, I can't wait for summer. I'm ready for summer for it to completely heat up. You know. So picture me in the drive through, like you see the YouTube shorts I did today. Picture me in the drive through just like that. With the hoodie tied around my head, the hat inside the hoodie, then the headset is over the hoodie. You know, it's tied right here by string. Picture my face with these customers pull up to the window, gotta tell them they total, they gotta find their money, they gotta decide whether they want to pay with a card or they want to pay with cash. And if they pay with cash, then they gotta find a change. Let's say they total come to 461, and they want to hand me 501. Then they gotta find a penny to give me that 1 cent. I'm like, really? Like me, I barely got the drive through window open where I can just stick my arm out a little bit. That's it. Like I'm not reaching that far out the window. You came to us for this food, so I feel y'all customers should do all the reaching. You know what I mean? Just in my opinion, the customers should do all the reaching. And we go for now. You know what I mean? But like it's crazy. It's crazy people out here in this cold weather that buy fast food. Literally, like it's I be shaking my head. You got an attitude all day, man. Like Ray, you said, no, Ray is mad. Ray mad that you got him in this window in 29 degrees weather. You know what I mean? Like they don't see nothing wrong with it because I'm at work and we all got a job to do. I understand that, but at least bend the rules where we can wear a big enough jacket to stay warm. Even with me having my thermals on and my hoodie on, I was still cold. That's a problem. That is a problem. You know what I mean? But they don't see it like that. Like I barely even talk to my employees. They're like, Ray, we know you pissed off because of the cold, but you gotta make the best of it. I'm like, man, forget that. This is me making the best of it. Being quiet. You know what I mean? That was me making the best of it. Being quiet. I'm looking at the company like, what? Like, it'd be hilarious. It'd be hilarious what goes on. I know I should be used to it by now. Cause all the different fast food jobs on the work from 16, from 96 right now, but it's like you would never get used to it. It's like people come through. What happened today? A person came through. I was filling one order. The manager was taking another order. The lady ordered two items, right? The manager read it back to her twice. The lady said correct. When she got her food, she left the drive-thru and came right back and said her order was wrong. After the manager read it to her twice and she agreed it was right. You know what I mean? I'm looking like, wow, I just like stuff like that. It's like now people don't think. Like people pull up to the window and be like, "Can I get a number one?" and just sit there. Like you gotta walk them through the whole order. You want a number one? What kind of what size fry? What size you want number one? What drink? Like we live in 2026. We should be past that stage. People come to a fast food restaurant asking what kind of drinks do you have. You should know by now. They don't have Pepsi product. They got Coke products. Only thing changed with drinks is that Sprite being replaced with Sierra Mist or that what's that Star? You know what I mean? I think Pepsi got the Star. Pepsi has the Star, the STARR drink, which is Sprite is another name, and Coca Cola have the Sierra Mist for Sprite. That's all the change. Other than Wendy's and Burger King having the push machine, where you can select your own drink. You click Fanta and bring up all the Fanta. You click high C to bring up all the high C's. Other than Wendy's and Burger King, nothing has changed about the soda machine at fast food restaurants. Some restaurants had Coke products, other restaurants had Pepsi products, and then people still asking, "What kind of drinks do you have?" Like what? Like I tell them what's a Coke product, Coke product. Like can't get no simpler than that. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. We customers still want you to walk them through their order. Oh, can I get another one? Just sit there quiet. Or like they tell their order, they just sit there. They say, oh, that's all. Let me get this, and that'll be it. Nobody sit there. They just sit there quiet for you to say, does that complete your order? Wish I'd add anything else? No, I'm just gonna sit there quiet with you till you eventually say, that completes my order, or that's all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get paid to think for people. You know what I mean? Like, my order, like I had my manager test me today throughout the day. I had her name little restaurants. And everywhere she named, after she was done naming the restaurant, not even 10 seconds later, I was telling her what I would eat there. And that's crazy. Like, I'm old school. I don't really switch my meals up that much. I don't really switch my meals up that much. Literally, like every time I order pizza, it would be Domino's. It would be just what you see right here: sausage, pineapple, and spinach on my pizza. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a very simple man. You know, I'm a very simple man. I ain't gonna sit there. I'm gonna say, oh yeah, can I get a let me see. Let's say Woody was there. I go to Woody get the bacon bag that come with a junior bacon cheeseburger, the fry, and the drink. And I make sure I mention whatever number that is. I make sure I say no tomato. You know what I mean? Extra mayonnaise, no tomato. That's simple. Not you know, like it's just it be funny. Like we be laughing our butt off how these customers be. Like we be laughing our butt off. Like it's still a lot of customers that they get mad when we tell them we don't have no pennies. You know what I mean? Because we all know America got rid of the pennies. America no longer making pennies. So now with restaurants, well, with cookout and my day job, the only way we get pennies is when the customers give us pennies. When we start off our day and the cashier, they don't have no pennies. They gotta wait until the customer give them pennies. So you come in and place an order, and your change is $4.53. We just gonna short you 3 cents. You gonna get the 50 cents, but you gonna get the 3 pennies. I mean, we can't give what we don't have. Or you can't run up, give me a dime, give me a nickel. Nah, my manager said I can't do that. We rather the customer take a loss than the job take a loss. They look like, what? Don't get mad at us. This is what America's doing. America got rid of the penny for whatever reason. You know what I mean? America got rid of the penny. I have to explain this at least 10 times a day on my day job. I got to explain it to people at least 10 times a day on my day job. That is not our fault. We don't have any pennies. You know, that's crazy, but that's what fast food has come to. You know? Yeah. You know? I don't ate most of the pizza but 4 slices. Alright, later. I done ate most of that pizza. So these 4 slices, I probably eat them. Let me see, it's 5 right now. I probably eat them at midnight for a snack. You know what I mean? Like literally for a snack at midnight. Like, you know, I could probably sit here. Yeah, that's how I like my pizza: sausage, pineapple, and spinach. You know, that's how I like my pizza. But the other 4 slices I probably eat about midnight when Wild 'N Out come on. You know, 'cause I'm definitely gonna stay up to about 2 in the morning watching Wild 'N Out. After what I do? I got let me see. I'm about to get off here and go check on my kids. Call FaceTime all of them. I'm pretty sure my daughter probably at work. She started a second job. I'm proud of her for that. My oldest son, I don't know where he at. I ain't heard from him since Wednesday, but I'm gonna call and check on him as well. You know. So I'm gonna call and check on my kids, see what they up to. I wonder who called me. Somebody called me from Virginia, but hey, you didn't leave a voicemail, so hey, ain't no need to call you back. I can't believe we still live in a time where that's a thing of the past where people don't leave voicemail. When people call your phone and don't leave a voicemail, like what's the purpose of letting the phone ring until the voicemail pick up and then don't leave a voicemail? That hurts. That you know, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna call and check on my kids, see what they up to, see what they got going on for the weekend. You know, and oh, I gotta upload Shout Out Sunday. I'm late with Shout Out Sunday video. I am late with a Shout Out Sunday video. I forgot. I totally forgot. So the other day when I went to take a screenshot of somebody's channel, and I was like, hold on now, let me. I had to check to see how many more Sundays was left in January. I couldn't find out. I was behind. So that will be uploaded at midnight Saturday morning. Shout Out Sunday. You know, it might not be on Sunday, but it got done before the end of the month. Because tomorrow is the end of January. No, tomorrow is January 31st, so it's one more day. Wow, time is flying. We already to the end of January of 2026. Time is really flying. Man, look at here. I did not expect January to fly by like that. With all this going on, January really, really went by like a boom, like a bomb went off. Like the snap of a finger. It seemed like we just celebrated New Year's and now we about to be in February. Wow. But that's how things is. Time be flying. Time really, really be flying. But I'm still gonna make the best of it. I might have some hauls on the way. You know, I bought some stuff online. that I really don't need, but you know, figure I celebrate the progress I made since getting out of jail September. So I bought some stuff I wanted. You know, I still a couple more things I want to go get from the store, but as long as it's cold outside, I don't. Other than work and going to get a haircut, and doing my laundry, I don't think I'm gonna be outside like that. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm gonna be outside like that. Like last weekend. You know, last weekend I woke up last Saturday to snow all over my bike. The seat was ice. You know what I mean? The tires was ice. I'm looking like it really did its thing on my bicycle. That snow did. So I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna be outside like that because of the cold. I don't like cold season. When it's cold outside, that's not one of my favorite seasons to be out the house. You know what I mean? So you know, but I am in the process of buying me a car. Yes, yes. You already know that transportation on the way. Once I find the right deal I want, everywhere I'm looking, I found a lot of vehicles. I seen a lot of Hondas that I like on Facebook Market, but not for the miles I'm looking for. Like every car I bought since I've been in Virginia came with less than 100,000 miles on it. You know what I mean? My Honda Accord, my Honda Civic, both of those bought with like 60,000, 70,000 miles on them. So I'm trying to find another Honda in that same kind of range with those same kind of miles. Not 150,000 miles, 200,000 miles. No, that's 200 miles on a Honda, on any car. You know what I mean? So I'm doing a lot of searching. I haven't really came across anything I wanted as of yet on Craigslist, but I'm still looking. You know what I mean? I'm still looking. It reminds you, this is only how long? I only been working since October, so November, December, January. On the 90 days out of jail, I'm already in my own place, now looking for a car to buy. That's a lot of progress getting made. That is a lot of progress getting made, but I will keep y'all up to date on that journey. Like, I'm only interested in certain cars. I'm only interested in certain cars, certain years. Cars is really worth getting full coverage insurance on. A lot of vehicles is not worth getting full coverage insurance. So I'm only looking for certain vehicles, and I got a couple of people that want to sell me a car. Uh, the only thing is, one of the cars is a Volkswagen, and nothing wrong with Volkswagen, but just it's a white car. And from what I learned in my years of owning cars, when I had my first white car, is that they hard to keep clean. You can't keep a white vehicle clean. Unless you go to the car wash every other day or 3 times a week, you're not gonna keep a white vehicle clean. You know what I mean? And she looking for a lot more than what I'm willing to spend on her vehicle. Then somebody else trying to sell me a car for a decent price, but what's that? 16, 26, oh 06, 16, 20. But it's 30 years old. The car, that person trying to sell me, 30 years old. You know what I mean? And it's for a good deal. I mean, it's kind of, I ain't gonna really say a good deal, but it's at a decent price. It's at a price tag, within a price tag that I'm looking to buy a vehicle. You know what I mean? And the only thing is, the car 30 years old, so I know the insurance company not expecting me to get full coverage insurance on that. Because it wouldn't be worth it. A car 30 years old, it would not be worth getting full coverage insurance. But I'm still looking around, still searching and looking around. I think about going to a dealership and find me a nice deal. But I will have a car soon. Just know that I will have a car soon. I will have a car soon with the tinted windows. You know, ready to get back and forth to A and B and possibly C, D, E, F, G, so forth and so forth. But that takes time and eventually get there. But I am looking. Cause I know I saw Sister Time tonight on Facebook Market and look at some cars, look at some vehicles. And then I'm also going Craigslist tonight and look at some vehicles as well. You know what I mean? I'm hoping to find an old lady that got like at least a 2010 Honda Accord or a 2010 Honda Civic that she'll let go for a decent price. You know what I mean? You know, old people, they take care of it. They ain't out here speeding, driving wild. You know, they doing the speed limit and take care of the car. So, hey, how you doing? Thank you. What's that? International Love Frequency. How you doing? Happy Friday. Thank you for stopping by. Slim Shell's an awesome supporter. Like, I've been rocking with her. Like number two. Thank you. I've been rocking with Slim Shell since I've been rocking with Slim Shell since I don't know, we been rocking since like I wanna say I wanna say like 2016. Yeah, for years. It's been some years, like since like 20 over 10 years. Like literally, like when I was when I first joined and first started rocking with Slim Shell, I was still around the bus in Florida. I was still around the bus in Florida, working at Arby's and Crystal Creek. That's how long I've been rocking with Slim Shell. That's how long ago I found her channel, and we've been rocking ever since. That's a long time. That's over 10 years ago. You know what I mean? That's a long time. You know? Yeah, DC Ho too. He cool. Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog. Anybody from Florida, I rock with. You know, I love rocking and support my Florida people. You know what I mean? Like we air well. You know, we air well. Like I like all that attention that brings me at work for me being from Florida. You know what I mean? Like all the youngsters. Oh, okay, yeah. Brown's eyes on the budget. She good people as well. She very good people. Okay, DT Ho, your part. Yeah, DT Ho is good people, man. I rock with both of them. I'm gonna check your channel as well. So you got a channel? I'm gonna check your channel out as well, man. You know, I love connecting with you. Okay. Thank you, Simpson. I appreciate that. I need to start doing that too. Something. Hey Mika, the habit coach. How you doing? Happy Friday. Okay, I'm looking for your channel now. All y'all make sure y'all rock with each other. You know what I mean? Support each other. Subscribe. Check each other's channel out. There's a lot of good people, supporters in the room that I've been rocking with for a long time. Happy Friday. I see you change your channel name from Mika Weight Loss. You know what I mean? Hey, you gotta do it work for you. I'm just glad that picture ain't changed. You know, that make it easy to find your channel and whatnot. But as you can see, I got a night off finally. I think they tried to call me in because that number I don't recognize. That might be somebody from Cookout. But my thing is, why not leave a message? Why not send a text message? Because everybody know I have spam calls turned on my phone. Well, if the number not programmed on my phone, it goes straight to voicemail. I don't understand why people don't just send me a text. FRE. Yeah, I'm from Florida, Orlando, Florida in the house. You know what I'm talking about? 407. Well, I was born in Virginia, but I moved to Florida in 92. And then I left Florida at 2020. Going on 5 years I've been in Virginia. You know? Yeah, I'm a Florida boy. What did I do wrong? International Love Frequency. Yeah. Hey, leave me a comment on one of my videos so that way I can click on that and go straight to your channel and check you out. I want to rock out your channel as well, you know. I like supporting good people. You know what I mean? I like supporting good people. But yeah, I'm from Florida though. I'm about to take a trip to Florida about, let me see, Florida started getting cold around Halloween time. So before Halloween, I'll be taking a trip to Florida. You know what I mean? Before Halloween, that's when Florida started getting cold around Halloween time. So anywhere from, I'm gonna say May to October, somewhere up in there, I'm gonna take me a trip to Florida. Cause my daughter like, Dad, you need to come home, come home, come home, come home. I'm like, nah, I'm good, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like everybody want me to move out to Florida, but like with my situation and everything, what I got going on, I can find jobs here in Virginia paying a lot more money than what I can find in Florida. You know what I mean? So that's the main reason I'm staying. Like, I love my kids. I would love to be around them all the time, but at the same time, I got to keep in mind that all three of my children are grown. They living their life right now. They're not gonna want to be around. They're not gonna want to be around dad all the time. I have a blessed weekend, some shit. I'm on the way to your channel as well. You know, have a blessed weekend. Be safe out there in the streets. You know what I mean? But yeah, like all my kids are grown. They're not gonna want to be around dad all the time like that. You know what I mean? And I do know two of them need a place to stay. Like my daughter, she live with family on her mom's side. My oldest son, you know, he live with a I don't call that person a friend, but like a he lived with somebody he should cut off. We'll put it like that. He lived with somebody he should complete 100% cut ties with, in my opinion. You know, but he got to learn it for himself. Yeah, so like, you know, I know they get no, they will become as that way they can live with me, and I like my peace I have. You know what I mean? I like the peace I have. I like the quiet time I get, the relaxed time I get. Cause they like to be up 2, 3, 4 in the morning. If I'm just come home from work 2, 3, 4 in the morning, they not about to quiet down. They gonna still want to keep that loud noise or whatnot 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I ain't on that. You know what I mean? I'm not. If I'm not at work at the night, I'm off. I plan to be asleep by 2 a.m. By the time I get everything done, I plan to be asleep. You know what I mean? So, but I'm gonna make a trip right there. I do know every time I tell them it's cold outside, or showing that the what is it on the app? What's that word? The severe, what it called? What's that word I'm looking for? Yeah, the severe weather. Once I show them that, they're like, "Well, move out to Florida." I told them, "Got a mountain now. I'd rather be right here. I'd rather be right here in Virginia and leave it like that, you know." And we still in the severe weather conditions. Extreme cold watch. These conditions are expected by 1 a.m. Sunday, February 1st. So we're gonna have severe weather until February 1st. You know what I mean? That's wild. That is wild. Like, that's one of the things that make me mad. You telling me they can predict the weather for days and days and days. Okay, okay. What made you choose Portland, Oregon? Orlando's a nice city. Orlando's a nice city, you know. I miss it. I miss it there a lot. You know, but I wanna build a legacy here in Virginia as well, because this is where I was born at. You know what I mean? So as I'm around the city, I'm looking at all the different jobs, like what would I would achieve out of stayed in Virginia from the day I was born up to right now 45 years old. You know what I mean? I think about it. Like would I still be a 4-time felon if I'd have stayed in Virginia all my life? I think like that. You know what I mean? Like I see all these shipyards out here. Like there's a lot of shipyards out here in Virginia. That's a lot of money. Majority every job in the shipyard paying $17 and higher with full benefit. Okay, okay. I fell in love with the work. I fell in love with the work here in Virginia like that. What jobs paying here? How many open doors that a convict can get here in Virginia? Like, you'd be surprised. You know what I mean? Like I can name right there on the top of my head 20 jobs that's paying 17 and better, whether you a felon or not, whether you have experience or not, you'll get 17 first quarter. Only thing is, I don't have a transportation right now to get to the job, but in time, I will have transportation where I can get there to the jobs and get those jobs. You know what I mean? But like, I just fell in love with work here. For real? Oh wow! I know McDonald's here in Virginia started at 15 an hour. But a lot of people told me the interview is crazy. It's a crazy interview you gotta go through. You know what I mean? Like, but I like it. I like it. Like, It's a lot that I miss about Florida, but at the same time, it's a lot that I like about Virginia. So that would bring that balance. Like here in Virginia, we have a lot of clubs that I like going to that's 30 and up. You know what I mean? I don't want to party with the kids. I'm 45. I don't want to be in the club taking that chance or dance with a female that's old enough to be my daughter. You know what I mean? So I go to the older club where the older women at, where there's everybody 30 and up. You know, it's a lot of bit difference here. You know, a lot of bit different that I like about Virginia. Hey, homelessness woman, how you doing today? Y'all go check out the homeless woman. Check her out. You're 40. Okay, so that means you 3 years older than me. So that means you a 79, late 70 baby. So we come from around the same old school, old fashioned ways. You know what I mean? And I respect that. You know, but yeah, I'm an 80 baby. So we was brought up the same way. We didn't last of a dime breed, like they like to say. You know what I mean? We didn't last of a dime breed. You know, and yeah. That's what I like the most about Virginia. Like you don't see police here all the time in Virginia. Like I tell people all the time, you can move to Virginia and you can live here in Virginia. You can live here in Virginia and drive without a license or on a suspended license till the day you die. We don't see police like that. Yes, last of the old way, and I try to keep it alive every way possible. In every aspect of my life, I try to represent the old fashioned way. For real. So same thing. I mean, police get behind me, but once they run my tags or whatever, they get out the way. Or most of the time, they don't run your tags here in Virginia. Like Florida, police will jump behind you just for the hell of it, just to run your tags. You could be driving legit, seatbelt on, everything, and they'll just run your tag and look for something wrong. That's not something that you go through here in Virginia. You know what I mean? It's like it's a bit different. Like a lot of the cruise ships come into Virginia, but don't come into Orlando, Florida. Like Carnival Cruise, that ship come here. I think we got 3 different cruise ships that come into Virginia. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot. It balances itself out for me. But my kids' main goal is for me to move out to Florida. But I started telling them, I'm good. I'd rather be right here. You know what I mean? I'm good. I want to, the same kind of friends or associates that I built in Florida, I want to build that same thing here in Virginia. Nah, but her granddaughter called me the last 3 days. You know, she's ready to take the becoming a YouTuber serious, as she say. I think it was just bait. I think her grandma using her to test the water with me and see if it's safe for her to call. But yeah, she calling. She been texting about. I gave her some people that make thumbnails, intro videos. So she reached out to them through email to get an intro made for her channel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she do. But I see her son today. I was pulling into my day job and I seen the car and just looked at him and kept on going. Okay. Be safe out there, man. Thanks for leaving me a comment. So everybody go check out your channel. Yeah, I see her son. I just looked at him because I was too focused on getting to work. Like I still had to tuck my shirt in. I still had to put my hat on, put my name tag on. You know what I mean? So I was too focused on that. And besides, he didn't go that amount of speed. He looked at me. He looked in my direction, but we didn't take time to speak. So I left like that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta let others make the first move. You know, but I'm always prepared for whatever. You know what I mean? I'm always prepared for whatever. I mean, you never know. But yeah, I think that's what it is. Cause some of the other aunts that she's cool with, they've been watching my story on Facebook. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. You can click on my story. Once you open it, it says a view, so I can see who all viewed my story. You know, and a couple of us tagged me some stuff just to see who. Like you would, they tagged me the thing where you would see who viewed your profile on Facebook, but I don't be into that. Nah, it's too cold here. It's 29 degrees here in Virginia, so tonight I'm gonna do this hour live stream. I'm gonna catch on my YouTube channel because I haven't supported back much that week to everybody's channel, so I know my watch later session is long, so I'm gonna watch that while I'm gonna support back and get all those videos done, and then I'm I'm gonna find something on Netflix. I'm either gonna find something on Netflix to watch tonight, or I'm gonna go in and finish watching BMF so that way I can give her a star, because I was mad that I thought when you download stars, I downloaded stars. Now I ate pizza. I ate a half a pizza so far. I gotta get back to cooking. The thing is, all the food that I bought at the beginning of January, majority of it's still in the fridge. You know what I mean? Like I've been in the mood to eat out lately. I've been in the mood to eat out. You know what I mean? But I downloaded stars on my iPad. But the thing is, I can't download stars on my PS5 because I don't like to lay in the bed with my iPad sitting on my lap. I want to watch stars on the TV. You know what I mean? So since I can't download stars on a PlayStation 5, yeah, I gotta let that go and get another app. Yes, that's good. Hey, just keep pushing, and the progress will continue to come in, and the checks will get bigger and bigger. And by the way, thank y'all very much. I do have a YouTube check coming in February. Yeah, I do have a check coming in February. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I did get email that I got a YouTube check coming for February. You know what I mean? So I thank y'all for the support. That really means a lot to me. Like, it really means a lot that I'm on YouTube doing something I always want to do. Yeah. And homeless single one, make sure you're not gonna be. I don't know when you started getting paid. I don't think you've been paid. I'm not for sure. Don't take this the wrong way. I don't know if you've been paid long enough to file it this year, but make sure you check your email to see if YouTube sent you a 1040. I mean, not a 1040, a 1099 form. That's for you to file your taxes with it. Facts. Even if you got to do some silent live stream while you sleep, hey, do some of them. You know what I mean? All that running up time and views that people come in just look around your room. Let it. You know what I mean? But yeah, keep running them views up. The subscribers gonna come and the views gonna come. Keep the good content coming. And keep pushing your journey. It gonna get better. It gonna get better. You got that drive. You got the same drive I got. It gonna get better. You know what I mean? Plus you got a daughter. She watching everything you doing. Keep that motivation. Keep that drive about yourself. My drive kind of slowing down because it's like I get those mornings at least 3 times a week where I don't want to get up for work. I think that, I'm not for sure because I think they also, you might have to call and request, you might have to email YouTube to get another pin. Yeah, you might have to email YouTube to get another pin and update your address. Because you need that pin. I mean, I don't know. I think that pin is that pin is on a one-time thing. That pin is on a one-time thing. No problem, no problem. That's what we're here to do. That's what we're supposed to do. As us being the older generation, we gotta teach the next generation. Teach the generation after us. Yeah. So they should send you another pin in the mail and get you an address where you can have it come there. You know what I mean? And go from there. I don't know if your area do it, but certain post office in the areas, you can do they got an address called general delivery where you can go to the post office every day to pick up your mail. You can have mail come to the post office. They put out a little binder, a little thing, little container to put all in. You just go into the post office, showing your driver's license, your ID, and then take your last name down and check and see if you got mail. I did that too at one point in time when I used to be homeless in Florida. Cause we got 4 different post offices that does that in Florida, and I live near one. I found out about that from other homeless people. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's you can get it done. Just stay on that journey. It's gonna always get better. It's gonna always get better. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you got that drive, you keep pushing, it will always get better. And then, like the old saying say, learn one, teach other. Hey, pass the knowledge down to others. You know what I mean? Like, pass the knowledge down as well, because it will get better. That's the goal. It's enough money on these YouTube streets for everybody to achieve their goals. Like, literally, YouTube got millions to give away. YouTube got money coming in. All them big YouTubers, Kai Cenat, Mr. Beast, CJ So Cool, DJ Ghost, These just some of the ones that I like watching. You know what I mean? All these big YouTube CJ on 23s. I mean CJ on 32s, my man. These just some of the big YouTubers I like watching. You know what I mean? They got money coming in. YouTube got money coming in. Plus all the businesses that's paying YouTube to put ads on our videos. Like YouTube got some money coming in, man. YouTube got crazy money coming in, so they got crazy money to pay out. You know, I am thinking about getting back into those silent live stream while I'm sleeping. But the thing is, I'm gonna have to leave a light on while I sleep. Right now, I just sleep the light on over the stove because to keep the bedroom area dark. It just light up over there by the door. You know what I mean? But I'm still debating what I want to do. Cause I want to reach new levels of where I want to go to. I want to finally advance to the next level on YouTube. You know what I mean? And really get to where I can get the checks coming in every month instead of every 3 months. You know what I mean? So, cause that's how I've been since I've been in the paid program. The checks coming in every 3 months, which is still good. It's still good, but at the same time, I'm ready to progress. You know, I want to reach new levels on my channel where I can gain more exposure and get as close as I can to the 100,000 subscriber mark to get that plaque in the mail. That's my ultimate goal. I want that YouTube plaque. Like that's my ultimate goal. You do know about that, right? Single. You do know about it, right? You can gain like how you say? I gotta find a post. I don't know if you know about that. You know, or how to earn the plaques you can get from YouTube. I gotta see if I still got that post in my phone. Let me see if I still got that post. Singlest woman, you still in the live in the chat? Where's that post? I still got that. Oh, so you know about the plaques already you can earn from reaching certain subscriber counts? Okay, I just want to make sure because I wanna reach the I want a silver plaque for 100,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? Because if you reach that level, you got 100,000 subscribers. That means you bringing in some big views to get that level. You know. Yeah, I want to reach that level. This something you gain too. Those are plaques you can earn on YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't know if you follow a lot of people, but certain comedians that make Facebook shorts, they got their YouTube plaques in the background they hang on the wall. You know, 100K subscriber, that's a plaque that's singing the mail. That YouTube singing the mail. 1 million subscriber, that's not a plaque, that's a gold plaque that's singing the mail. The silver plaque is for 100K subscribers. The blue plaque is for 10 million subscribers. And the red plaque is for 100 million subscribers. You know, some YouTubers do have those plaques in the background of their videos, but my ultimate goal is to achieve that 100K subscriber mark. You know what I mean? But I want to achieve it with, if you reach 100K subscribers, you should be averaging at least 10,000 or better views per video. Me too. I just want to start at 100,000. I want the views of that plaque. You know what I mean? I want the views of that plaque. You know, but that's what I'm focused on. I want to reach new levels on YouTube when I'm getting a YouTube check every month. You know what I mean? And the good thing about it, I'm doing what I love doing. Just sharing my life with the world, making memories. That's what it's all. This what I'm doing, making all these memories on YouTube. That's what it's all about, making these memories. By summertime, I might be moving again. You know, like I'm paying a lot of money to stay in a extended stay hotel. So I've been doing my homework. I've been on Zillow. I've been on Zillow real heavy lately. Now I'm looking to rooms for rent in houses, and I found a lot of nice houses that's not in the ghetto that I can rent a room for no more than $900 a month. You know what I mean? It might come with a deposit and all that, but you know, you think about it. I'm paying $1,700 right now. You know what I mean? Why pay $1,700 when you can pay less? I'd rather pay $900 a month for everything included. I don't know how they work it. I'm gonna call some of the ads tonight and see how they work. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go from there. But I'm gonna call some of the ads. I know right now I'm paying $1,700 a month for everything. If I can rent a room for $700 to $800 to $900 a month and chipping on the light bill, I do it. Cause with me working 2 jobs, I would barely be there. So I probably end up paying a good 900 a month versus 17. That's saving me what? That's saving me 800 a month. You know what I mean? No. Yeah, 7 plus 1. Yeah, that's saving me 800 a month. You know what I mean? I think about that. You know, but I'm still mapping everything out. I gotta see. It's cheap. So how do they do it? How do they do it? The light bill, the deposit. How does all that work? You know what I mean? If you want to share, hey, that's a blessing. You got a shelter. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. You know what I mean? Cause I used to stay in the shelter at one point in time when I was in Florida, but I did it an unlegit way. You know what I mean? I did it unlegit way, like the Salvation Army shelter, the Coalition for the Homeless, the Orlando Rescue Mission shelter. I stayed in all 3 of them at one point in time. Okay. But yeah, I stayed in all 3 of those shelters at one point in time the unlegit way, meaning we was cool with the security, and sometimes I had to buy them a pack of cigarettes. They'll let me in 4 nights a week. You know what I mean? Or they'll turn their back while I walk in. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I say the unlegit way. You know what I mean? The unlegit way, you know? I did a lot of times. Like them cold nights, when cold fronts came through Orlando, Florida, that's the only time I would go to the shelter. You know, because a lot of the shelters in Orlando, Florida, they let you shower for free every day. You come there from 9, 10 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, take a shower, free shower every day. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I snuck in a lot of during the cold seasons. During the cold season, you know what I mean? That's what really opened my eyes up. Like, wow, a lot of people get to these churches, and how many churches open their doors to the homeless when it's cold outside? Like right now, it's 29 degrees in my area, and all the homeless people that have been sleeping on the streets since I've been in this hotel is still on the streets. You know what I mean? Like, ain't none of these churches trying to come around and pick up the homeless and let them sleep in their church. I think like that. You know, you supposed to be for the people. You supposed to be doing God's word. Well, where's the God's word? I mean, just in my opinion. You know what I mean? But yeah, I snuck in a lot of shelters a lot of time. I ain't gonna lie. You know? Because the shelters around Orlando, Florida, majority everybody that work there is cool with all the people that want to get in. I see. All the churches care about is right here. If you ain't got that, you ain't got them dead Benjamin, them dead president, it don't count. You know? But all the shelters in Orlando, Florida, they feed the homeless every night. You know what I mean? Like getting free food around Orlando, it's simple. You know what I mean? The shelters feed every night. You would leave one shelter, take a 30-minute walk, go to another shelter to eat, take another 30-minute walk, go to another shelter to eat. Like it's just like a triangle. It's just like connecting a dot to a triangle. You know what I mean? You go from shelter to shelter to shelter and get you a free meal every night. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy. It's crazy to see what things have come to. But, you know, so anybody on their journey, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Take me and homeless woman, take our stories for motivation. You know, I know I'm not doing as good as I was doing, but in due time, I'll be back where I was. But, you know, as you see, I ain't gave up. I'm still not out here on drugs. I'm still not out here on alcohol. Like, I still got to stay with mindset. No matter how many times I fall, I will always get back up. You know what I mean? Like it's just me. When you got that self-determination, that self-motivation, that self-spunk about yourself, things will always get back together. No matter how many times you fall, you're gonna always come back together. You get out there and give it 100%, it's gonna always come back together. You good, no problem. I don't mind sharing. You know, like it's a reason that I always find jobs that allow me to get unlimited overtime. That's happening for a reason. It's a reason Cookout give me 60 hours a week. It's a reason for that. Since my third day of working there, I've been on 60 hours work week since October. You know what I mean? I was getting cut right now because we closing early due to the coldness, the severe weather and whatnot, the snow and whatnot. But if it weren't for that, I would still be getting 60 hours a week at Cookout. It's a reason it happens. It's a reason I'm keep finding all these jobs that allow me to get crazy overtime. But when I'm working at Sonic, I'm getting crazy overtime. Like every job allowed me to get crazy overtime. That's happening for a reason. And I'm taking it as a sign that God not done with me. He started waking me up every day. Look at it. Now look at the progress I done made in what? I got out of jail in September. I started back working in October. So in 60 days, I don't achieve what? My own place, 2 stable jobs. Now working on getting a car. Like that's a lot of progress to be made in a small time frame. I ain't single, homeless single woman. All right, I see you soon. Yes, I'm definitely coming through. But that's a lot of progress to be made in a little bit of time. You know, the only thing missing is a good woman, but that'll come in time. I ain't too focused worried about a woman right now. That'll come in time. Raymond need to do Raymond. Raymond had things need to achieve for himself. Man, you tripping, Mario. Domino's is never trash, bro. I done ate a half a pizza. Bro. You know what I mean? But hey, what's good with you? How you doing, bro? What's good with you? You know what I'm talking about? What's good with you? How everything going out there? Well, you at home or you chilling? You gotta text me how to how you say what do you say that called? You gotta text me or I'm about to find on YouTube how to add people on the PS5. You know, I got a few coworkers want to add me to Call of Duty and GTA Online. I told them I don't really want to get into that GTA Online because all they doing is talking about all the stuff that. Damn, you still at work? It's after 6. Hey, get that money. When the last time you put out that 441? What's good out there 441, bro? How the bar going? You feel me? Thank you. That was some times, That was some times I had. If it wasn't for all the BS with that site, I would still be getting into it, but there's too much nonsense going on with that site. You know what I mean? And this kind of thing is too much nonsense going on with it. But yeah, there was some time. I got a lot of list crawler stories out there. The old video got good view. For real? Hey, that's what's up, man. When I come visit this summer, I definitely want to slide through there. I definitely want to slide through this. Just peek my head in and get ghosts. You know what I mean? That's it. Peek my head in and get ghosts. I definitely do that one good time. But I'm just chilling now. I got a night off. I'm about to study. Like without getting in the bed, I might walk around the room and study. Cause I know if I lay down, yeah, that's the best place to be. That's the safest place to be, bro. At home and out the way. At home and out the way is a safe place to be. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. Finally got a night off. I'm about to chill. Really, really chill. You feel me? Like, I'm about to study, check on my kids. I might break the rules and get on the PS5 tonight. I don't know for sure yet. The night's still young. You know what I mean? But I do know I am up till 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. I will be up till 2 a.m. Since I got to work tomorrow morning, I will be up late. You know what I mean? But I'm just chilling, man. Right now, I got the TV on. I don't know what this nonsense is. I got on mute. You know, whatever show Ray J on. That was on TV right now. But I'm gonna turn from VH1. I usually don't turn to VH1 till about midnight. That's when Wildin' Out come on. I love falling asleep to Wildin' Out. I love watching Wildin' Out until I fall asleep every night, I'm serious. I love watching you sleeping. I do the same thing. I'm definitely gonna catch up with some sleep tonight. I'm definitely gonna catch up with some sleep. I might be asleep by 2 a.m. Might be asleep by 1 a.m. But I'm definitely gonna catch up with some sleep. That's way overdue for me. These little 30-minute cat naps and 20-minute cat naps in between jobs, that ain't enough. I need some real sleep. Either get some real sleep or my body gonna let me know when it's time to get some real sleep. But I'm definitely gonna get some sleep in tonight. But that's what's going on with your boy. For some reason, I can never seem to get out work on time on my day job. Like it's if I'm scheduled at 3, that's been stated 4. Then when 4 o'clock hit, All right, be safe out there, bro. Be safe out there. You know, I been scheduled to get off at 3. They always ask me to stay to 4, so that's an hour I gain every day. Then on top of that, 4 o'clock come the manager count my register down. That take about a good 30 minutes to do because she want to count it 3 times, make sure it's not over, make sure it's not short. Then at the same time, we got all these customers coming in. Like, I never get off on time. That 3 o'clock, I would turn it to 4:30 every day, and they give me time to ride my bike home, change clothes, relax about a good 10 minutes or 5 minutes, then head back out the door to another job. Like, I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. You know what I mean? I'm not a robot. Some days I do want to get off at 3 o'clock instead of staying till 4 every day or 4:30 every day. You know what I mean? But they don't comprehend that. Then when I explain it to them like that, they look with an attitude like, well, you gonna leave a manager by themselves with one employee? Hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You know, like people coming in. I remind them, people coming in every day for an interview, for onboarding, and the store manager got an excuse, or I'm not in the mood, or I don't feel like doing it. You know what I mean? Like, you got petty reasons why you're not doing the interview, why you're not doing the onboarding, so we can't get more help because of that. You know what I mean? I mean, just being real. So I'm looking like, wow, this is crazy, But I be putting my foot down there. Don't mind arguing. Like, look, I need some time to rest. Like tonight, they found out only reason they found out I was off because I ordered a Domino before I left work. Because I wanted it lined up where I can get off work, ride my bike home, and by the time I get home, the Domino should be pulling up. And guess what? I got home, locked my bike up, came in through the side door to the lobby. When I entered the lobby, guess what I seen pull up to the door? Domino's. That way I can get everything, go upstairs to my room, go to my room. Don't gotta be in the cold no more. You know what I mean? I map things out like that. I map things out the way I do for a reason. You know what I mean? But it usually leads to an argument back and forth or attitude when I want to leave on time. But, you know, I'm not a robot. I need time to relax between working 2 jobs. You know what I mean? And then when I get better transportation, that's when I can find better jobs paying the top dollars again. And we'll go from there, But that's what your boy got going on, man. That's how we rock. But I'm about to get out of here and get on some other things. Start supporting back on YouTube. So you, you know, I plan to clear my whole watch later list tonight before I go to bed. Before I get into my studies, I plan to clear that whole list tonight. So y'all be safe, y'all be blessed, and I'll see you on my next live stream.